not sure if any of you or many of you know, but Hailey is a huge part of the American East End Racism working group. So can you talk more about that and what discussions you and the group have had about that?
Yeah, I was super excited to be a part of this campaign. I think it's really great. It's crazy to think that back when the protests were happening for Black Lives Matter in June, we're already 6, 7 months
Right.
into this conversation. So I think it's super important that we keep that talk up. So the America East has approached a handful of student athletes and coaches to kind of talk about this campaign and what we can do to keep this conversation going, to educate, how to be better allies, just different things that we can do. So we talked about it just being anti-racism games. But we decided that we want it to be a movement, not just a moment. So we actually have dedicated this whole season towards anti-racism. It's intentional actions against racism. I know here at Stony Brook, with the community that we have, I think we really want to focus on allyship and just how you can just be more intentional with your actions, how you can be more cognizant of your biases and how you're using those in your interactions with others. Everybody's have different beliefs. Everybody's coming from a different place in this. But I think if we all have a mutual respect and a mutual understanding of what we're doing, it's not a political matter.
Right.
It's really about human rights at this point.
All right. Love that. Love that. Okay. Well, to follow up from that, can you share how you and our teammates have had conversations about anti-racism and social justice and what the conversations have been like with us amongst our team?
Yeah, I think, from the start, since I was a freshman here, Coach McCombs has really done a great job of fostering an environment where we really feel comfortable to share, to talk about our personal experiences, to have tough conversations. And so I think that that has been no different throughout this whole time with social justice and anti-racism. I think that we've had some really great open and candid conversations, and I think it helps people to hear from their teammates about some of the hardships and experiences that they've gone to. And even, I think our team is predominantly Black.
Right.
It's not a secret. But I do think that it's important that, we're lifting each other up, and I don't want our white teammates to feel like they're, what I mean, they're lost in it, or they don't have a say, or their voices don't matter, because their
Exactly.
voices are very important. And they can be very powerful. And as student athletes as a whole, we have the opportunity to use our platform, and I think that that's probably the biggest thing right now is, as we're competing and people are looking at us competitively to see, what we're doing on the court, I think we could also use our voices there and take a moment to really, this is our purpose. Our team has really taken this on as our purpose. So, just little things is just, wearing our Black shirts for warm-ups. And, I have a couple things written on my shoes, just little things like that, lead to the kind of those greater conversations.
Right. And with all of this going on, why do you feel personally that it's important for us to have these conversations? To get the conversation started, it's a movement, not a moment thing. Why is that important to you?
Yeah, we just have to normalize it. We can't change our past. Our nation has a long history, and we're never going to be able to change that, but we can change the future. So,
Right.
I think in these conversations, you want to be on the right side of history, and I think that that's what this is all